Welcome back, Uncle Mark here again, working on, still in the auction Buick. Now if you watched previous episodes, we lost oil pressure and we fixed it. Well, for about 3 or 4 miles, 15 minutes, and then no oil pressure again. Now that's, we already determined, I think this car is not being maintained properly, lots of sludge and all that kind of stuff, and I think we've removed, the sludge got all sucked in there again. There was nothing. We cleaned the pan out. You saw the video. We also did the sump. The screen there was just plugged. I've never seen anything like that. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to drain all the oil. We're going to put a liter of transmission fluid and we're going to put 4 liters of diesel fuel, and I'm going to run it like that and see if we can clean it out. This is an old car. Don't recommend you trying this unless you have an old car, and it's on you if you try this, okay? But we'll see if it works for this thing. I still have nothing to lose. We've got a few bucks tied up in this car. Well, a few bucks, $1,500 Canadian, maybe $1,800 with all the little repairs, and lots of time because we've done intake manifold gaskets, which I haven't posted that video yet. It's a really long, in-depth video, and something you might enjoy if you ever have one of these engines and want to tackle that. Through the magic of video, the wife just came in and looked at it herself. She said, oh my goodness, what are you going to do? So I'm going to see if we can take this off and we'll clean all this guck out of here. Oh, look at that. Isn't that just... Now you can see the screen. Ah, goodness sake, huh? It's got all sorts of sludge and guck in it. No wonder. We're going to do an oil change again. Stick that under there. And smart enough that I wrote down that it's a 15 millimeter, so we don't have to play around. We know the size of that oil bung or bolt. Well, let's do the oil change again. This oil's got, what, like 3 miles on it? But I don't know what's floating in it now. You gotta watch the first video here where we first worked on it, because the inside of the pump or the pan and, well, here, let's see what comes out first. Watch. It's kind of globby. Ooh, ooh. It's okay now. Oh, chunky. Here. Let's take a look at that, huh? Ugh. Something's coming out. Yeah. Shouldn't look like that. Now with the lumps. Of course, it's not hot, but still. Ooh, some more stringy stuff. Ugh. Well, another good call. We'll just let it drain. Poking around in there, and of course, more of this stuff coming out. How much of that stuff is in this engine? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna got myself some diesel fuel. We're gonna just pour a little bit in there. See if we can clean it out. Hold on, and we're just going to pour some of this in there. Every time you poke this, ah, oh my goodness, yuck. Oh yeah, let's pour some in. And let's see with my claw here if I can grab anything in there or not. I don't know. And let you guys see. I can't even figure out what I'm doing. Never mind. There we go. Pretty hard to do this. Oh.
Well, maybe not. Can't get in the hole. I can't see what I'm doing, so I would think it's here somewhere, isn't it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Can we go in and pull, scoot out? And I got people texting me while I'm, guess I could hit and do not disturb thing, but, huh. I don't know. Maybe we should just put a teeny bit more diesel fuel in there. Good, I just pulled out off camera by accident. I wanted you guys to be part of this, but it's hard to get in here. I guess I should be wearing gloves because this isn't really, oh, look at that. Still stuff in here. Oh, there comes a big glob of it. Get around this way. See that a little better? I have to get as much of it out this way as I can, and then I'm gonna fill it with, oh, yuck. Fill some diesel diesel fuel, and then we'll put a little bit of transmission fluid in here, and we'll run it. This is gonna be all-day project, I think.
Well, we've got as much of that stuff as I'm going to try and get out. Let's see what this stuff looks like. Just imagine. See lumps in here. I don't know. Can you see anything in there? It's not pretty. Like I say, I don't know if it's just trying not to splash. Some kind of lumps or something, huh? That's the way it was coming up before, so at least it'll go in there. Let's keep going. Here, we'll get you closer. Hopefully you can see okay. There's obviously some kind of chunks of something. This is better than the original. If you saw the first video, this thing clogged solid. Oh, yuck. So I found out that taking that out of there too makes us sit in here a little better. It's still a dumb design, look at that. So I'm going to use some transmission fluid again. What do I have to lose? It's an old car. If it blows up tomorrow, I guess it blows up tomorrow. I don't know. I think we're just going to, put the whole thing in. So it's probably 1.5 liters of oil. Then we're going to do the diesel fuel. Goodness, this isn't going to be easy to do without, I don't want to spill it. Whoa. runs through pretty quick. Shall we see how much we've got in there? Goodness, that's the dumbest idea. It's gonna be kind of hard to know. I guess let's just pour some more in there. I think I bought, I can't remember if it was 4.5 liters. I'd have to look at my receipt. Whoop. That might just be our number. Really hard to tell. One more bunch of it. Whoa. We're going to call that full. It looks like it's pretty close. I thought I'd have extra. I guess not. We're going to just dump it all. Well, maybe I'll just save a little bit just for cleaning. Very hard to see where it's sitting. Okay, let's put it together. Okay, let's see what happens. Do we have oil pressure? Not so far. Well, let's just... Anyway, I don't have an oil pressure per se. Yep. But it sure sounds like it's trying to pump something through there, but oh man. Yep, maybe not. Well, I'm at a standstill. I would have thought we would have had a little bit of pressure. Pressure's pressure. Just move it through, but it doesn't seem to want to build up any kind of pressure, and I don't think it's actually doing what I want it to do. Can't really tell. So I think we're just going to drain it and then see what we can do from there on. See what kind of goo comes out. Maybe we can reuse the diesel fuel, strain it through something, try this whole process again. Must have some kind of oil pressure because it's not clacking now. So let's maybe go for a little boot. Let's start ticking. We'll know we're in trouble. It's pretty quiet. It still says we don't have oil pressure, but it's not clacking. It must have something. I don't know how low it would be. Got my window down, by the way. Well, made it back. Starting to click now again, so I don't know. Let's just dump it, see what comes out, and take it from there. Anyway, it was coming. Some stuff was coming out, but it seemed to be pretty good overall. I don't know what happened with the camera. Technical difficulties, but we'll take a look at the fluid. I'm going to strain it, and we can see if there's lumps. I'm going to use one of these old blankets. Actually, it's not really a blanket, but you can basically see through it. So it shouldn't be too bad for straining something. I'm hoping. already. See that? Set that aside. Well, that was worth straining. Spoke too soon. Look at more of it. Used to hate these towels, but they seem to be doing their job. You see that? I don't know. Looks like cotton when you end up filtering it. Well,
Tighten this back up. I don't know if we should repeat. So maybe we got out what we needed to get out. I don't know.
well, let's try this silly thing again.
It's pretty clicky now.
Just gonna dump it, see what happens.
Otherwise we're hooped. I want to take this pan off again, but I'm gonna if I have to. It's warmer this time. Oh, something came out. It's coming out.
And then we're gonna try and strain it one more time, see what we get.
So let me just take a look and see.
If you can see that, there's something there again. See what we get. Ugh. Look at that. More of that stuff. It's like, I don't know. If you look in the pan too, what's this? Same kind of stuff. I'm just putting it there. That too, I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna get under here like we did in the other video. We're taking the oil pan off of here and we are going to see what is going on. It's coming out. The trouble I had was on here. That's what it looks like. Oh my. More of that string crap. Look at this. Now what I was worried about is that stuff, sorry, is stuck in the... There we go. That's what I thought. And there's some there, but it shouldn't be a big deal because I don't know, because it shouldn't be. Well, there's a, I don't know what you want to call this, but it's a baffle, I guess. Look at that stringy stuff. I must just
This thing in here is just a gasket. Just stop that. There you go. Oh! Here, I'll show you what it is. It's a gasket slash baffle. And look, there's more of this stuff in there. What in the world what did somebody do to this car? I'm just saving it all. Just put it all here with the rest of it. So I need a new one of these. I think it's going to cost me $80 or $100 or something. Pull this out again. Oh my. Look at that. I think we finally got all of it out. It's like somebody dropped a rag in here or something. Last time we were working on this, in the other video, I couldn't get the sump off, but it's got to come off this time because it's just what's going to have to happen. And however the rest of it goes. Ooh, see the timing chain. I'll try and show you guys in a minute. Numbers on connecting rods. Have to get the big hammer. Big somebody or other. Big someone. Because I don't think. Good. Yeah, you guys okay? I'm not. I'm gonna go wash my eyes out. Okay. We'll have to look back at the video and see I got a face full of diesel fuel that was in the pump there, I guess. Let's take a look and see what's underneath it. I don't know where my glasses went. I see where they are. They're okay. Let's see what we got here. Anyway, we got this pump off. Oh. It's not actually a pump, it's a screen sump. I was wondering, is it plugged or not? We'll take a look at that in a couple minutes. But I promise you guys I'd show you what the bottom of this engine looks like underneath here. It's kind of neat. You can see the timing chain up in here. And everything else. Well, this is all set aside. I thought we'd do something different. I've got both filters. Original one that came with the car, and the one I just had in there for not very long. Let's take a look at the two of them. Actually, I've got a third one because I've already done 3 of these. So I bought a really nice filter. Take apart the original one first. Maybe move these aside here. I'm just going to cut it open, see what's going on. I'm googly-handed, so I'm going to cut it this way. Maybe I should have used a grinder. Maybe we'll try that. That's like butter. Not cut too deep, but I like it. I like it a lot. So let's just take a look at this baby. Can we get it out of here without hurting myself? Ah, goodness sake, more dirt everywhere. Well, I got it out of the way. Oh, we're a little close. Let me back us up. This one seems to have its filter material in it, so I don't know if that's supposed to be what it looks like.
I would have thought there would be nothing in here. Okay, well, now we know what's in that filter. Apart. Put them back together and just say, that's not the filter that had the problem. Which is too bad. So somebody's obviously done an oil change at least once. Well, that must be the filter with the 9,000 kilometers, possibly. Maybe not, but back to putting this thing back together. Thought I had a couple extra minutes here while we're waiting for parts. Well, actually, minutes. About 4 or 5 days. Let's see what kind of gobbledygook we've got in here, huh? Oh, chunks. So notice in here, more of that. This big gob of it there. I'm hoping we got it all out. We'll just clean this up. Take this stuff off. Remember, we put it on a different video. Got the new gasket. We'll put it back together. I think I've got it as clean as I'm going to get it. And it's nice and not greasy. So I've been picking away trying to get all the stuff off of there, and then finally ended up just brushing this in a whole bunch of different ways here, and I think I got most of that junk off after it. Poor car, huh? Now that it's got a good home, it'll always be taken care of. So here's the new one. I'm just looking, I don't know if you can see that. This is going to be pointing up, so I'm thinking that goes, there's a big hole and it probably holds it in. I was worried it was, how are you going to hold it up there? See, there's also this little tang here too. So I think between that and that one and the oil pump holding it up, I think we don't have to worry about, whoa, don't drop it. Very expensive. Don't think we have to worry about it falling out. Well, let's see what we got here. Still looks good. Can only go one way. Pretty much idiot proof, and that's what I need. Well, this is not gonna hurt. Problem is, oh goodness sake. Let's just hold this in with a couple things here for a little bit. And I'll hold this one in here. If we can get this to sit. Oh. Okay, we've got that baby and the little gasket and the bolts. Just gonna put her on dry. So remember that. I don't think you'd get the pan on. It's gotta sit the same way the floor does. Now, where did my bolt go? There it is. Oh, there are different sizes, sure. It looks like it's a 5/16. I'm not sure what the torque spec is. Let's see how that's gonna help hold this in. I'm thinking probably the same torque spec that those were. Did it even reach? And of course, I need an extension. Hopefully I don't get hit in the face. 144, I'm guessing, is what the pan is, so I'm going to do the same with this. I'm going to do these a couple steps. Okay, that's one step. It's close enough. I'm just going to snug before it clicks. Snug this one before it clicks. Probably find out that's way too tight. Good. Now what do we do? How do we get this thing to stay on here? Well, no sense in worrying about it. Let's just do it.
Okay, I'm gonna hold this. Hopefully I can do this right. And undo this side. I think it's gonna want to fall. But I guess that's what can you do. Take the, get this down the shot, right? Take this. Oh, actually I can hold it up against the, oh shoot, I think it moved. No, it worked. Just need a nut. Well, I am a nut. I'll put one here, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna do like, I don't know, 40 pounds, and then I'm gonna do, it's 144 inch pounds, so I'm gonna do 40 inch pounds, and then take it from there. Supposed to be in a crisscross pattern. I don't exactly know how, especially when the car is like 6 inches from my head. It's pretty hard to figure out how I'm gonna do that, but well, I lost my light. Did you notice that was missing one over here? Where is he? No, he's on this side. Oh, right there. If you were yelling at the screen going, there's a bolt missing. Well, isn't one now. I'm a little inch pound dark wrench. Click, click. Okay, let's jump up to something. I'm going to jump up to, we'll go to 80. How's that? We go from 40 to 80. Oops, sorry. Hopefully I didn't whack the screen. Crisscross again. Actually, lots of fun, isn't it? Okay, let's get back in here. The light's kind of going dead. Maybe that one's not bad. Oh, that's pretty good. Can you see where we're going? We're gonna go right in here. Wiggle and jiggle to get it to go in. A little bit sideways, a little bit. Remember, and then remember, there's that. There's an oil pump there close by too. Oh, it's gonna go in nice. Just don't cross thread it. Obviously, I'm not, because oh, there's a gasket on there too. That's good. Yeah. Let's get you back under there. Ow, my knee. I'm having trouble with my knee lately. Good thing I'm just bringing you on as a. Let's maybe sit there, and then I will just try and slide this baby on. I don't want to drip everywhere, but. That'll be good. Wipe it off a little bit. We're getting pretty fancy, aren't we?
Actually, if we push and pull, there we go. And it's not such a long, goofy thing. I don't know if I can bend this around so that it'll hook on there. That would be nice. Of course. You can have that especially made for something else. Nice clean oil. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. It's like it just wants to be a pain in the butt. Come on. There we go. Got the oil off of there. Have everything so nice and clean. See what happens. I guess what we can do now is take it off the jack stands because we don't need it up there anymore. Anything we need to do, we can do from, well, I can crawl under there. I'm going to do that off camera. So I've got the oil in it. Oh, get rid of my stand here. And I haven't fired it up yet. Let's see what happens. And we should have oil pressure fairly quick. Got some of my coveralls in here so I don't get it too dirty. Okay, I think I'm pretty dirty in my back. Should we close the door? Oh. I think if we hold it right to the rug, it shouldn't start. And not let go. There you go. Yeah, it works. It puts it into some kind of a goofy mode. Well, think we got oil pressure? We'll hold it to the floor again. Put it to the mode. There we go, look at that. Just cranking it over, so it should have good oil pressure now. Well, there you go, look at that. Oh, now how long will that happen for, I wonder? Well, it seems to be running fine. No oil pressure again. I know this car thinks it's going to beat me, but it's not going to, because I'm more stubborn than this car. Plus, do I want to throw away like $2,000 or whatever I've got into it already? 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, well, $1,700 or something, which isn't a whole lot, but I want to drive it and then sell it later, and I want it to be in decent shape for whoever buys it. So we're going to, well, and you have to fix this. Oil pressure is very important. So we're going to do another oil change. You don't have to see what's going to go on here, but I'll show you it coming out. How's that? Because that's going to be the most important part. Anyway, I got another idea. Why don't we just take the oil filter off again. I'm going to put a different one on. Maybe it's plugged. And if it starts, we'll know it was plugged. And we can always cut it open. Well, now what? What do we do now? The next step, I guess, need a coffee. We need a break there for a second. I think we're going to take the valve covers off, take them off, see what kind of crud's in there. You can see along with me. I bet you we're full of, I don't know, because every time we drain and clean the bottom and clean it good, more stuff keeps coming down from somewhere. Where else is it coming from? It's got to be coming from the heads, top of the heads. Let's see. Moment of truth. Get this out of here. Oh, it's not going to be easy to do. All right, there's that thing in the way. So what I'm thinking, I would see, and there's a bunch of that fuzzy stuff. I don't know. Where else have we not looked? Look, it's depressing. Try and maneuver you guys in. If you can see in there. Zooming. There's nothing in there. That's just your normal. Expect to see a bunch of fuzz and stuff like that in there? No, no fuzz. Let's just see if we can pull this out of here without making a big mess again. Oh, it seems to make a mess. Oh my. I don't like that already. Usually it's gushing, but maybe it's because I don't have the other one off yet. I don't want to get it on my tool. And you know what's going to happen. Whoa! Cool. Let's take a look at that. There it is in the pan. Kind of neat how it can kind of gather. Oh, it's warm in my hand. Squeeze all the oil out of it. Like I said, I'd like to know where it's originating from. Still don't know. At least at the time of this video. Whoa, don't drop it. Where did a little bottle go? What else can we say? Like, where is this stuff coming from? You've seen this stuff. We got bottles of. Look, I got this bottle. I've got this bottle. I've got this one that I'm missing the lid to. I've got this one, and it doesn't seem like it's stopping. Like it keeps growing. I can't see anywhere else it's coming from. Can you? Of course, hindsight's 20/20, and we're not at hindsight yet. Let's have some more coffee and take that valve cover off. How much you want to bet there's something in there? I don't know how it got in there. I'm thinking maybe somebody put it in there. Talking to an old mechanic. Oh, remember in the 50s we used to had an engine that was noisy. You want to trade it off. You put a blanket under the valve cover and stuck the valve cover back on and made everything quiet, or cotton or whatever else. And it was, quiet for a while, and then tragedy struck, but you didn't own the vehicle anymore. Although I'm thinking if you traded it off with somebody you knew, in the old days, didn't everybody that lived in your little town, you'd be hooped. Unless this is a dealer that's done this, and that makes no sense either. It goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. Be careful. Do whatever you can to protect yourself. You can also subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And if you're a new subscriber, you have to ring the bell too. It's a little bell there so that you don't miss any of the latest episodes. It's easy to do. Ring the bell. Ring the bell.